إن الحمد لله نحمده حمدا كثيرا كما يستحق كل محمد. هو الذي أرسل رسوله بالهدى ودين الحق وبلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة وجاهد في الحق جهاده وترك الأمة على البيضاء ليلها كنهارها ولا يزيغ عنها إلا هالك. صلى الله على نبينا وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد. طيب إخوان, last week we spoke about Hadith Ya Bani Israel. We spoke about Israel. Quickly, Israel, who does it refer to when we say Israel? Yaqub alayhi salam. Who remembers when we break Isra and Il, what does it mean? Okay, Isra mean Abdullah, naam. So Isra mean slave, Abd, and Il, Allah. In their language, that's what they say, Il, so it's Abdullah. طيب. The Jews, how many categories they will be divided into? Are they all in the hell?
70.
Okay. The Christian,
72.
how many in the hell?
71.
Hell.
71.
71, and one in Jannah. And our Ummah, Prophet 73. طيب. So one Prophet said that, and what did the companion say? One Prophet said more divided into 73, okay, and 72 will be in the hellfire, one in Jannah. What did the companion say?
Which one will that be?
Yeah, and the Prophet said, one is a Jama'ah, and another narration, Hamid, and the last one,
From the Quran?
Say?
The Quran?
No. Sa'adul Azam, mean great majority. But the scholar differed in the authenticity of it, but the ulama, they mentioned this, like Shaykh is mentioning here as well. So the ulama mentioned this, this is the response from the Prophet. Why do you think Prophet, the Sahabas, they say, who are these, Ya Rasulullah? Why did they say that? When Prophet said, Ma'mul divided into 73, 72 in the hellfire, one in Jannah, Sahaba didn't just walk away. Who is this one group in Jannah? Why did they say that? What do you think?
That are ones who hold on to the Quran and Sunnah.
They want to know who is this one. They were scared. Are we one of those or not? We want to know this one group so we can follow that and be Ahlul Jannah. So they had desire to learn, isn't it? Alhamdulillah. Now the Christian, so Jesus and the Christian, okay. The Christian, who was sent to Christian? Isa alayhi salam. Who are the Hawariyun?
I'm not sure.
Not sure? Hawariyun?
It's the companions.
Okay, companions. Okay, the righteous who aided Isa alayhi salam. What did Allah say about Hawariyun, Tahmid? قال Thank you, uncle. MashaAllah. The Hawariyun said, we are the helper of Allah Azza wa Jal. So, who is the Hawariyun of this ummah? Now, he mentioned one companion. Every prophet is Hawariyun. My Hawariyun is Zubayr, MashaAllah. That's good. طيب نبدأ إن شاء الله. حديث سادس, the sixth hadith. عن إمران بن حسين قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم خير أمتي قرني ثم الذين يلونهم ثم الذين يلونهم قال فلا أدري أذكر بعد قرنه مرتين أو ثلاثة ثم إن بعدهم قوما يشهدون ولا يستشهدون ويخونون ولا يؤتمنون وينظرون ولا يوفون ويظهر فيهم semen. طيب, Hadith says that, Hadith Imran bin Hussein radiallahu anhu narrated, the Prophet said that, خير أمتي, there's a narration, خير الناس أمتي. So khair, the word khair means akhyar, the best of the nation. Okay? Best of the mankind from my ummah. So here ummah is, two types of ummah we have mentioned, ummatul ijaba and ummatul da'wah. Here is ummatul ijaba. Okay? Because the word khair is mentioned, the kuffar cannot be from the akhyar, is it? They can't be. So best of the ummah, best of the nas from my ummah, mankind, is qarni. The word qarn, scholars have explained the two meanings to the word qarn. Mean 100 years. Qarn mean 100 years. The second meaning qarn mean jail, the people, companion. So Shaykh said this qarn here mean, qarn mean the people, my people, group of people. So best nation is my nation. Allah says in the Quran, كنتم خير أمة أخرجت الناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر وتؤمنون بالله. Allah said كنتم خير. Allah is addressing you, companion, best of the nation ever been raised. Okay? You believe in Allah and enjoy good and forbid evil. And then you believe in Allah Azza wa Jalla. So Allah described this nation to be best of the nation. So the Mufassirun have differed regarding kuntum khaira ummah. Which ummah is talking about? Some said the Sahabas. Okay? Some says the Muhajirun. Some says, Qatada says, it's the ummah of Rasulullah, the whole, the believers. Okay, everyone. Sahabas, Tabi'in, Atba Tabi'in, ila yawm al-qiyamah, who those who follow their way, they fall into this ayah of the Quran. Okay? So it shows that we are best of the ummah because we believe in Allah, enjoy good, forbid evil. We call people to the deen. We call people to the khair. We warn people against the evil. Okay? Allah has given certification to the ummah of the Prophet ﷺ, those who follow under this sifat, attributes. Khayru ummati qarni. Then he says, ثُمَّ الَّذِينَ يَلُونَهُمْ ثُمَّ الَّذِينَ يَلُونَهُمْ. Then those who follow them, tabi'in and atba tabi'in. But here the Sahaba says, فَلَا أَدْرِي أَذَكَرَ بَعْدَ قَرْنِ مَرَّتَيْن. But he wasn't sure, when he said qarni, twice or three times. If he says two times, man tabi'in, atba tabi'in. If Prophet says three times, then fourth generation comes in there as well. There's another narration which says, qarni, and the fourth generation comes in the hadith as well. Shaykh mentioned it. Anyway, so this is a hadith talking about best of the mankind, the khairun nas, who are the companions, and those who follow their way until yawm al-qiyamah. So then he says, ثُمَّ إِنَّ بَعْدَهُمْ. So the hadith goes on, there will be people after that, يَشْهَدُونَ وَلَا يُسْتَشْهَدُونَ. They will testify without seeking permission or seeking testification. So the ulama says what it means is that they hasten to take the testification. They rush into it without seeking the permission. And we should not take testification without a permission, without knowing the situation and the matters and everything. Because if you testify something wrong, then it's going to jeopardize your, subhanallah, it can be crime. It can be sinful for that. So you have to know what you're testifying. There's a hadith which talks about testifying, false testification, which is haram. We don't give false testification in the court or anything like that. We have to testify something for halal. Tayyib. So here Shaykh Prophet saying that there are people who will come, they'll give testification without a permission, without seeking that testification, meaning that they will be rushing into it. They will not look around the situation and they will just testify without knowing the situation around it. So we shouldn't do that. Then the hadith says, وَيَخُونُونَ وَلَا يُؤْتَمِنُونَ. Khiyana, khida, yani they deceive and they're not loyal. The hadith says that, and this, a lot of people fall into this, Muslims, which are Muslims, they fall into in the business and things like that. They do khiyana in the business. Okay, I do Hajj and Umrah, and the people give Hajj package, Umrah package, and they deceive. They take the money, they're not loyal to that. And the people came to office and said, look, this is what we promised, we never got it. Okay, so this is khiyana and ghish. Man ghasha falaysa minna. Whoever cheated is not from us. So in business, do a lot of khiyana. If you've been to business, if you know people are doing business, ask them. Subhanallah, a lot of in travel agents, a lot of khiyana. The money making, isn't it? So a lot of people do khiyana in that. So especially Hajj and Umrah, you know, and they will take the money, and if there is a difficulties that they're afraid they will not tell them. They've got the money now. Go, oh, we didn't know, we didn't realize. Subhanallah. So a lot of people do khiyana. When it comes to money, khiyana is there. Yadu billah. The Prophet ﷺ was walking in a market, and we know this hadith, and he saw a man selling some sort of crops, and he put his hand underneath, and the wet one was underneath, not on the top. So he put the good one on the top. The Prophet ﷺ said you should put the bottom one on the top, tell the people it is no good. But if you want to buy it, take it. But you're showing the good one, so you can take it home and say, oh no, it's gone off. So it's khiyana, ghasha. Then Prophet ﷺ said, Man ghasha falaysa minna. That whoever cheats, then he's not from us. Meaning he's a believer, but he's not following my sunnah. Okay? Wala ya'tamanun. So hadith says that munafiq is the one of them is that he gives a promise, he breaks the promise. He's not loyal to his promise. Okay? So we have to fulfill the promise. وَيَنْظُرُونَ وَلَا يُوفُونَ. This is another one. Nadar. A'udhu billah. What is nadar? Nadar is basically the slave of Allah. He يلزم على نفسه عبادة لم يلزم أصل الشارع. Which means that the slave of Allah, he makes something obligatory on himself that Allah never made obligatory. So for example, someone says, if I get a job, by Allah, I will make Umrah. So you've made something obligatory on yourself, which is not obligatory. So you have to fulfill that. Okay? So Hadith says, they do that, but they don't fulfill it. Okay? Now not fulfilling is haram. Hadith says that, Man nadhara an yuti' Allah fal yuti, wa man nadhara an ya'si fal ya'si. That whoever make nadhar to obey Allah, then let him fulfill it. So going to Umrah, you have to fulfill it now. If you don't, you're sinning. And if you make a vow to disobey Allah, then you don't fulfill the vow, then you have to do the kafarat. Okay? طيب. So, وَلْيُوفُوا نُذُورَهُمْ. Allah said, let them fulfill their nuzur. Let them fulfill their vow, what they do. They should not go against their vow. So this is what you have to do. If you make a vow, you have to fulfill it. Now, vows are different levels of vow. A vow which is shirk, that you make vow by other than Allah. Okay? Vow which is sinful, يعني you make vow by Allah but upon doing something sin. Okay? You're making vow to commit a sin. You don't fulfill that. Vow which is ta'ah, obedience. That you have to fulfill it. Okay? And the fourth type of vow is that another ibaha, mubah, something related to the dunya. For example, we mentioned some of the hadiths in Kitab al-Tawheed when we're doing it, that somebody made a vow to make Umrah or Hajj by walking. So they went to Prophet and said, Ya Rasulullah, this so and so made vow to make Umrah by walking. So that means the person cannot take a riding beast. Prophet said, leave that, let the person take the riding beast. Allah it doesn't need him to walk, you know. So somebody made a vow that he's not going to sit down and he's going to stand on the sun. Okay, he's not going to come and. So the Prophet said, what is this wrong with this man? He said, Ya Rasul, he made another. Tell him come and sit down. This dunya, it's no matter of the Sharia. So he doesn't have to do the kafara. Majority of the scholars are upon this opinion. You don't have to fulfill it. You know, so it's not something obedience. But what would you want to make another, something like that? It's foolish to do that. You know, I'm going to make another that because I'm not going to eat for the rest of the day or something. What is this? Now, in many hadiths, Prophet said that لا تنظروا فإن نذر لا يأتي به خير إلا البخل. That don't make a vow. The vow does not bring anything except stinginess. So some of the ulama says it's haram to make nadhr, because what if you cannot fulfill it? Okay. Some says makruh. Okay. Because Allah not telling you to make nadhr. Why are you making nadhr? You know, we'll cover next hadith inshallah. But if you fulfill it, then Allah praises it. In the Quran, Allah said, "Yufuna bin nadhri," that they fulfill the nadhr. So Allah is praising the people, those who pray, fulfill the nadhr, isn't it? Those who fulfill the vow, Allah praising them. So they say, ulama says, that is khair, that is good. So in the Quran, Allah praises, in the hadith, Prophet reprimands. Okay? So the ulama say, what is the jama? How can we reconcile between the hadith and the ayah? So the scholars have said, nadhr are two types. Muqayyid and mutlaq. Mutlaq is that you make nadhr. Okay? You just make nadhr. Muqayyid is you make nadhr, you make a condition. Okay? And that what is hadith talking about. That if Allah gives me a job, then I'm going to make umrah. So they said, you're going to make umrah if Allah gives you a job. The other one is, I'm just going to make umrah. No condition. I'm just going to go and make umrah. Alhamdulillah, go. But this person is saying, I'm going to make umrah. If Allah gives me a job, I have the money, then I'm going to go. So being stingy to your ibadah. That's what it is. So the ulama says, the hadith talking about the muqayyid, conditional one. You put a condition to worship Allah. But at the end of the day, scholars have said, we should not make nadhr anyway. It's not from the deen to worship Allah with nadhr. Okay? You want to make umrah, buy the ticket and just go make umrah. Okay? No one's stopping you. To make nadhr, why are you making nadhr? There's no reason to make nadhr. Allah is not putting you in that situation to do that. You're making it difficult for yourself. Subhanallah. So, Prophet ﷺ saying that people who make nadhr vow, they don't fulfill it. So, there's no need to do that. A lot of brothers came to me and said, I made nadhr, a year ago, so and so, do you have to fulfill it? Subhanallah. So, I don't know. Prophet told us 1,500 years ago. People are doing it. It's sad. So, be aware, inshallah. Then continuing, وَيَظْهَرُ فِيهِمْ siman. And the siman is fat. Obesity will become predominant on the society. That's what it is. And there are signs of the last hour that people will put a lot of weight, And here Prophet saying it's not because to undermine the people. It's not you're sinning. No, it's not about sinning. It just there'll come a time that people are going to become like that. So there's nothing you can do. Like people tall, short, different colors. You're created like that. But whereas if you put weight, you can do exercise and bring it down. We have control of that. But end of the day, this hadith is not talking about you're sinful because you're fat. No. But he's just mentioning time will come that the obesity will be very predominant on the society. And subhanallah, and it is. So we have to control ourselves. Inshallah, control our diet and things like that. So this hadith is a hadith that is just talking about manhaj of al-hadith, and that is that we've learned the ummah of the Prophet is the best of the ummah. Okay, and we should not fall into these errors. We should not make a vow without fulfilling it. We should not take false witnesses, things like that, inshallah. And we should be loyal, not deceive people. We should be trustworthy at work and every time. This is manhaj of Ahlul Sunnah. This is the methodology we should follow, inshallah. طيب, let's go to the next hadith. Next hadith, hadith السابع, the seventh hadith. عن جابر قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم والذي نفسي بيده لقد جئتكم بها بيضاء نقية. This hadith talking about that indeed I have come to you with something very clear. بيضاء نقية. It was the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, his sunnah, his guidance. The next hadith, let me mention the both hadiths inshallah. عن عرباد قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إني قد تركتكم على مثل بيضاء ليلها كهنهارها ولا يزيغ عنها إلا هالك. That I have left to you something very clear as night and the day. And no one should go misguided after having this clearness, except he will be destroyed. Okay? There's another hadith which says that تركت أمتي على محجة البيضاء. محجة is a طريقة, way of field. Yeah, I've left my ummah in a clear field, clear the night and day. Okay, in the next of the hadith. So these two hadiths is talking about guidance of the Prophet ﷺ, that he came with the guidance, hidayah, is very clear. Clear as night and day. Clear as night and day, the Quran and the Sunnah. And we have covered, there are the hadith that link to that. Like hadith Prophet, he said that, كل أمتي يدخل الجنة إلا من أبى. فقالوا من أبى يا رسول الله؟ قال من أطاعني دخل الجنة ومن عصاني فقد أبى. That all of my ummah will enter Jannah except those who refuse. Then Sahabas, who refused to enter Jannah, O Rasulullah? He said that if you obey me, you will enter Jannah. Those who disobey me has refused. Fall under this hadith as well, because Prophet came with the guidance, Quran and the Sunnah. It's clear. Also in the another hadith we've covered a few hadiths before that, is that إني تركت فيكم لئن تمسكتم بها لن تضلوا كتاب الله سنتي. That I have left in you, whereas if you were to hold on to it, you never be misguided. The book of Allah and the Sunnah. Okay, goes back to these hadiths. All similar hadiths, calling to follow the Quran and the Sunnah, calling us to obey Allah and His Messenger, calling us to adhere to the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, follow the Sunnah, leave the bid'ah, all that. Prophet saying, I've left you in a clear field, nothing confusion. There's no confusion in that. Night and day, it's clear as night and day. So it's teaching us that we should hold on to the Quran and Sunnah. We shouldn't leave the Quran and Sunnah, inshallah. We shouldn't leave that. So this is again, we know it's clear manhaj of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah, methodology of Ahlul Hadith, that we should stick to the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ and stick to the way of the Sahabas radiyallahu anhum. طيب, the next hadith, hadith al-Thamin. Because we covered this, we don't have to go more detail inshallah. This is a good hadith. عن أنس قال جاء ثلاثة رحط إلى بيوت النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يسألون عن عبادة النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فلما أخبروا كأنهم تقلوها فقالوا وأين نحن من رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قد غفر له ما تقدم من ذنبي وما تأخر. قال أحدهم أما أنا فأصلي الليل كلها. وقال آخر وأنا أصوم الدهر ولا أفطر. قال آخر وأنا أعتزل النساء ولا أتزوج أبدا. فجاء رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إليه فقال أنتم الذي قلتم كذا كذا، أما والله إني أخشاكم لله وأتقاكم لله ولكني أصوم وأفطر وأصلي وأرقد وأتزوج النساء فمن رغب عن سنتي فليس مني. Okay, anyone sussed out what this hadith is about? Three men came to Aisha radiallahu anha and they asked Aisha. Shows that these Sahabas, they have raghbah to learn. Okay, so they came to Aisha to ask. Shows that it is allowed in Islam for man, other way around, even Sahabas, female Sahabiyya, they ask Prophet directly questions. Shows that they can go to Ahlul Ilm and ask questions for the maslahah. So they went to Aisha, 3 person. Okay, went to house of Aisha radiallahu anha, and they asked Aisha about Prophet's worship in the house. Okay, so Aisha told them. So when they heard it, and they felt, oh no, we are nothing. We are so low. And this is a messenger of Allah. His sin is forgiven. He is sinless. Look how much he's worshipping Allah. That means we have to worship Allah more. This is what they're understanding, isn't it? It's like if you got smart boffin in the class, he's working so hard to pass the GCSE, and you feel, you know you're not that level, you're going to say, oh my God, this brother working harder, then I'm going to have to work more harder to get the GCSE grade, isn't it? That's how they're thinking. But Deen is not like that. So when they heard, they felt low. So look, we need to do more. Look at Prophet ﷺ. all his sins are forgiven, past and present. So one of them said, okay then, I'm going to spend all night praying. I'm not going to sleep. Okay? The other one says, I will fast, I will not break fast. The other one says, I will leave the woman, I will never get married. That's their istinbat. That's what they derived. So we have to leave all this. Just worship Allah. But that's not. Prophet corrected them. Prophet said, are you the guys who said this? Yeah. Oh, yes, O Messenger of Allah. He said, Wallahi, by Allah, I'm most God-fearing, most pious than you are. Okay? I pray, I sleep. Okay? I fast, I break fast. And I get married. Then what did he say? Man raghiba an sunnati falaysa minni. That whoever abandons my sunnah is not from us. Now what do we learn from this hadith? Okay, this is manhaj of Ahl Sunnah. We take things from Quran and Sunnah, not based on intellect. Look, these three companions, they took it from the intellect. The Prophet corrected them. That's not the deen. What you're going to do is not from the deen of Allah Azza wa Jal. Okay? This hadith answered by another hadith. Hadith Ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu in Sahih Muslim. هلك المتنطعون. هلك المتنطعون. هلك المتنطعون. That destroyed are those extravagant. 3 times he said it. Sahih Muslim. Now Imam al-Nawawi said, هلك متنطعون mean متعمقون متشددون مجاوز الحد. Imam al-Nawawi said that means that destroyed are those extravagant, past their boundary, the limit. Okay, they're destroyed. Now, then he said, قولا وفعلا, in terms of statement or action. Now these people here, they passed the boundary. They were extreme in their views. One said, I'm not gonna get married. I'm just gonna live my life worshipping Allah. That's tanattu. You're being extreme. You're being extreme in your statement. The other person says, I'm just going to worship Allah all night, not sleep. That's tanattu. This is zulm. You're oppressing your body. You don't do that. You're passing the limit. Okay? The other one says, I'm just going to, all night, I'm just going to fast. Don't break the fast. That's tanattu. You don't do that. You're passing the boundary. So tanattu in Islam, which can fall into haram, different level of tanattu. The mushrikun, they worship Allah, worship other than Allah Azza wa Jal. They're mutanatti'un in one aspect, i.e. they pass the boundary by worshipping other than Allah Azza wa Jal. Okay? Mutanatti'un also, those who deny the sifat of Allah Azza wa Jal. They're mutanatti'un. They're like the Jahmiyyahs and things like that. Because they've passed the boundary that's set by the Sharia of Allah Azza wa Jal. Okay? Also mutanatti'un, Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen says, he gives example like in Riyadh al-Salihin, he says that when we talk about Allah has hands, yeah, we believe it. That Allah has hand, isba, fingers, Allah has fingers. The hadith says, إن قلوب العبد بين إصبعين الرحمن يقلب كيف يشاء. إصبعين من أصابع الرحمن, that Allah, the heart of the believers are between the 2 fingers of Allah, and He turns the way He wishes. So we affirm Allah's fingers that befits Allah. So Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen says, rahimahullah, he says, now we believe it, yeah? Tanattu will be in that he has fingers, how long? Does he have nails? Does he have, A'udhu Billah. That's tanattu, you're passing the boundary now. That's, we have never been told by Allah Azza wa Jal. Khalas. Okay? Tanattu also, Shaykh gives example, the Bani Israel, when Allah said to them in Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah, indeed your Lord told you to sacrifice a cow. They should sacrifice, isn't it? What color is it? What is the size of it? Tanattu. Just do it. Why are you asking all this question? So, Prophet said, halaka, it will destroy, this type will be destroyed. So, mutanatti'un are different levels, which are shirkiyat. Okay? Mutanatti'un are not shirkiyat, but like these things, like this we are talking about. These Sahaba, 3 of them. Also, tanattu can fall into ibadah as well. For example, Allah commands us to pray to first month of Ramadan. Okay? So the person, he's ill. So I'm just going to fast. But he knows he's ill, he shouldn't be fasting. Okay, now I'm just going to fast, I'm just going to go over it. That's tanattu. halak al-mutanatti'un. You're not allowed to do that because you're destroying your health. And Allah is not telling you to fast while you're in that state because you haven't got the qudra. Okay, that's tanattu'. Even though you're worshipping Allah, but this falling under tanattu' because you're doing something beyond your ability. You're passing the boundary that's set by Allah Azza wa Jal. La yukallifullahu nafsan illa wus'aha. Allah doesn't bear more than He can bear. Also, a person traveling to another country in the month of Ramadan, say Umrah, and he can't eat for 6-7 hours, and he's going to get dizzy. Some people feel dizzy if they don't eat. So he said, I'm just going to fast, and I'm just going to go there and break the fast. He said, but Sharia allows you not to fast. You're Musafir. He said, I'm just going to fast. Doesn't matter. That's tanattu'. Because Allah's given you rukhsa, allowances, not to fast. Okay? Things like that. These are tanattu'. And Prophet said this type of people will fall into this hadith, halaka, but this halaka will destroy, Allah knows to what extent they'll be destroyed. But, so this, the ulama Shaykh Fawad, they explain, when they explain this hadith, mutanatti'un, they mention this hadith. They are mutanatti'un. Because what they have said with their tongue. Because this is not from the Sunnah. The Manhaj of Ahl Sunnah, this is a methodology now that we pray, we sleep. We fast, we break the fast. We get married because it's Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. Not abandoning zawaj, abandoning marriage, it's not from the Sunnah. It's Sunnah to get married. Whoever gets married will feel half of Madin. So it is Sunnah to get married, and to abandon the Sunnah is mutanatti'. Halaka, mutanatti'un. That's what Prophet told them. So our manhaj is, this is the manhaj. We get married, we pray, we sleep, we fast, we break the fast, things like that. This is the deen of Allah Azza wa Jal. So they were corrected by Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So this hadith is the best hadith to explain this, what they have done. That's what halak al-mutanatti'un means. He said 3 times. So jazakumullah khair. We've done 3 hadiths today. The other ones we covered it anyway, so we didn't go in too much detail. So again, inshallah, so once Prophet said, فَمَنْ رَغِبَ عَنْ سُنَّةِ فَلَيْسَ مِنِّي. Al-Hafiz ibn Hajar, he said, مراد بالسنة هنا الطريقة لا التي يقابل الفرد. So sunnah here means is a path, طريق, way. Doesn't mean sunnah mustahab. No, it means a path. Whoever does not follow my sunnah is not following my path, basically. That's what it is. That's what Al-Hafiz ibn Hajar explained. فَمَنْ رَغِبَ عَنْ سُنَّتي. What sunnah here means is a tariqah, is a way. Jazakumullah khair. Inshallah, we'll continue hadith more next week. Any clarification, inshallah? Go on.
The word tanattu', what's the letters for that?
Nata'a. But tanatta, the mutanatti comes from the word tanatta'a, to be extravagant. Yeah, to be extravagant. Mutanatti. Yeah. Go on.
If he's a musafir and he doesn't combine his prayers, does this fall under tanattu'?
That's a good question. No, it doesn't, because their opinion which says that as a musafir, no, shorten, sorry. If you don't combine it, then you're going against the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. Because sunnah is to combine your salawat, and the sunnah is to combine. And not to combine it, then you are going against the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. Now, does it fall under the hadith? I don't think so. It does fall under the hadith. You're just going against the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, that you should combine and you should shorten the prayer. That's the sunnah. And if you don't shorten it, then the ulama, Ibn Hazm, they said, you have to repeat your salah because Prophet never ever prayed 4 rak'ah as a musafir. So you should shorten it. So it's against the sunnah. You never find in the hadith where Prophet prayed 4 rak'ah as a musafir. Okay? But if you don't combine it, no, you don't fall under the hadith, because maybe for example, if you it's a rukhsa, you should combine it. But for example, if you go to a Birmingham conference, yeah, you're in conference, you pray Dhuhr, and you say, no, I'm going to pray Dhuhr, but I'm going to leave the Asr for Jama'ah. It's okay, you can do that, no problem. You don't fall under the hadith. But another person can say, I'm going to take the rukhsa, which I'm a musafir, I'm just going to combine it, and then I'm just going to go out. That's also better, because you're following the rukhsa which Allah loves. So I wouldn't say you fall under mutanatti, no, inshallah.
If you've already prayed Asr and you come inside a masjid and they're praying Salat al-Asr, do you join them with the intention of nafila?
Okay, that's good. Hadith says that La Salah marratin fil yawm. There's no salah twice in the day. So you can't pray Asr again. But what others is the important question. And Ibn Qudama explains it that if you pray the Asr, okay, for example, I prayed Asr at home. For example, I came in the masjid and they're praying Asr. I should join it. Okay? No people think that why is not joining it. There were the companions. He prayed and he was sitting in the masjid and Sahaba were praying. So after the prayer, Prophet went to him and said, why didn't you pray? He said, Ya Rasulullah, I prayed at home. He said, even though you have prayed at home, you should pray with us as a nafilah. You should pray it. Yeah. So that's the bid'ah, because you happen to be in the masjid. So you happen to meet a brother in the masjid that you have prayed Asr and they're praying Asr. You enter the masjid, they pray, you should join it. Join the Asr as a nafilah. But if someone says, I'm going to pray Asr here now, and go and pray over there again, that's bid'ah. That's bid'ah. But that's if you happen to be in the masjid, then pray inshallah. You should join it, yeah.
You know, like the nafila or the sunnah meant to be mathna, but now you're praying 4 rak'ah.
Yeah. This situation is allowed, yeah.
What about if you paid Maghrib in Jama'ah and then you pay Maghrib and you nafila 3 rak'ah?
No, but this is situation if it arises. You don't come intentionally to pray in the masjid second time, but you happen to be in the masjid, for example. Like happened to me once, okay, DCO. I prayed Asr in my house, okay, and I went there and they're praying Asr. I would join the Asr. Yeah. Same for Maghrib as well. So if I'm doing a class, well, Maghrib always same anyway. But let me give you the same example. I prayed Maghrib at home because, okay, and I went there and they started the Maghrib. Maybe they pray late. I'm not going to walk out. Join the Maghrib as a nafilah.
So don't add anything, don't take anything, just do what they're doing, that's it.
Yeah, no, Maghrib, normal prayer, Maghrib. Yeah.
So just say you came late, doesn't matter, you don't get up, you do another rak'ah or anything like that.
If you miss, you make up. Obviously, you do everything same. You just pray nafilah with intention nafilah because it doesn't look nice for you to sit there while they're praying.
It's kind of like a nafilah maghrib.
It doesn't matter.
What about
Any prayer.
So if I come for Asr and I miss 2 rak'ah,
Yeah.
can I not just give salam with the Imam? Or do I have to
Why do
make
you want
up?
to pray 2 rak'ah?
No, because I've already prayed Asr in another masjid.
then it's 2
That
rak'ah
I've
later.
come, but not intentionally. I've come.
Oh, okay.
They're praying
You
Asr, but I
will
missed
pray
2.
Tahiyatul Masjid.
Yeah, so I join the Imam with the intention of nafila.
You can do that.
I don't have the intention
You're
of
not
come.
sinful. You're not sinful. Prophet did not call him to be sinful. Prophet advised him, join it as a nafilah. So if you're going to come and just pray Tahiyatul Masjid, no problem. You can do that. Or you can pray with them Jama'ah as a nafilah Asr.
But is there like a minimum that you, let's say you join and you only get 1 rak'ah. So do you have to make up like or more?
If you made the intention to pray Asr as a nafilah, based on intention, you fulfill the Asr, isn't
So
it?
you do, but you have to make intention of the kamiyah.
Asr is 4 rak'ah, isn't it?
Yeah.
But if you make intention of Tahiyatul Masjid, then pray Tahiyatul Masjid. Yeah, because what the Sahaba was advised by Rasulullah to join the Salah, pray the Salah, the Nafilah. But as I said, it's not wajib on you. You've prayed Asr, but join it, or you can pray Tahiyatul Masjid, 2 rak'ah,
So
whatever.
all the normal
But don't
rulings-
just sit there because it just looks nice. That's
So
all.
all of the normal rulings, if it was a normal obligatory salah,
Yeah, it's
those
normal
don't-
rulings,
those
no-
don't apply.
Yeah.
You just pray whatever they pray, finish with them.
Finish with them. But what the brother is saying is that we have to pray that. No, you don't have to pray that. You can pray Tahiyatul Masjid. Khalas. Yeah. Oh, go on, Akhi.
See, when you said the Prophet never prayed more than 2 at the Masjid.
Yeah.
So let's say you're in another land and you're in the masjid and they're praying Asr.
Mm.
So you just pray 4 hours.
Okay, the Shaykh bin Baz, the fatwa was given. There's a khilaf on this. I'm just going to give you what Shaykh bin Baz said, that, for example, you go Birmingham, yeah? We're all Musafir in Birmingham, okay? If you go Birmingham, Musafir. You go there, they pray Dhuhr. They're going to pray 4 rak'ah, you pray with them. You pray with them 4 rak'ah. But if the Imam is Musafir, he prays 2, the rest joins, get up and they finish the Salah. That's how it is, the ulama have explained. But there's other side to it. You pray 2 rak'ah even if you're praying behind the Imam. I'll go read the argument a bit more. But Shaykh bin Baz said what I've said, Shaykh bin Baz said the same thing. Yeah.
Sheikh, you know, last week in the Hadith, you said there's 4 explanations for Jama'ah. Oh, the Sawad al-A'adam and the...
Oh yeah. I asked a question on that, did I?
Are
No.
they all different narrations? Or is it just 4 explanations of the same Hadith?
This is narration, the Salaf, Imam Tabari, the Sahaba, they approve. This tafasir will do more in Wasatiyah. Shaykh Salih brings it. Some of the Salaf say Jama'ah mean Sawad al-A'zam. I think this is one of the opinion of Abdullah ibn Mas'ud. Some said the Sahabas, Ibn Tabari. Different Sahabas give different tafasir. Some said Jama'a mean the scholars. That's the ayah of the Quran. Ibn Abbas said this. Ul amri minkum are the scholars. Some said the rulers. And the fourth tafsir of Jama'a are the rulers. The Qadi, judge, yeah. So Jama'a has different explanation. The four of them I've mentioned last week, inshallah. So yeah, these are different tafsir.
Narrations of the hadith, or is it the same hadith?
Which one?
So, for example, someone might explain it as Sawad al-A'zam.
That's a hadith. That's a hadith. Alaykum bi Sa'ad al-A'zam, yeah.
And
Hadith.
someone also say the ulama. So is that
Ulama, based on the ayah of the Quran, Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu ati'u Allah wa ati'u Rasul wa ulil amri minkum. So the two tafsir, ulil amri minkum mean those in the authority over you. Who are the authority over you? Some say scholars, some say the rulers. So ruler can be jama'ah. If you ruler, which is a righteous ruler, then he's the jama'ah for you, yeah. Yeah. Go on.
Quick question. You mentioned there's different level of nadar or vows. Can you just repeat them again?
Different level of?
There's four types of vows. Unless I misheard.
Oh, vows. Another, yeah, another. Okay, the another which is shirk, fall under shirk, that is if you make nadar by a prophet or idol, whatever, that's a major shirk. Nadar which is worship, obedience. Nadar which is sinful, that if you make another vow to disobey Allah, okay, someone got angry and said, by Allah, if I don't marry her, then I'm going to go fornicate or something. A'udhu billah. You don't make another to commit a zina, a'udhu billah. You don't fulfill that, okay? People kill themselves. If I don't marry her, I'm going to kill myself or something like that. You may another to do that, a'udhu billah. You don't fulfill that. Another which is ibaha, mubah, something that is related to the dunya. So someone says, I made another by Allah, next Friday, I'm going to wear my white thobe. Another. You don't have to make another to wear the white thobe, wear it. Now, do you have to fulfill it? It's up to you to fulfill, not to fulfill it. If you don't wear it, you have to make a kafara. The majority of scholars say, because it is not related to taqarrub ila Allah, it's not something worship of Allah. So, like Prophet said to the Sahabi that who's going to walk to the Hajj, he said, you don't have to walk. Leave you another, just Allah doesn't need you to walk to the Hajj. Take your riding beast or something like that. Okay? So yeah, these are four types of nadar we covered.
So as long as it's not far, then you don't have to do it.
Which one?
Because wearing white is from sunnah.
Sunnah,
right?
yeah.
So
But I'm saying, if you make nadar, you don't have to fulfill that. No.
as long as it's not far. Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, what's the kafara if you break it?
Kafara. Feeding 10 people,
Or
clothing 10 people,
in order.
Yeah.
and what's the other one?
Free a slave.
And free a slave. Yeah.
Is it in order?
Yeah.
First is free a slave.
Now this is not in order.
It's not.
What about fast 3 days?
That's a
And if you can do that, none of them they fast 3 days. Yeah. If you Google, yeah, you can get the ayah, kafaratul yameen, is there. Yeah.
What about in the case of someone who's made an oath which they've not fulfilled but they've completely forgotten about it? Then I'm right to say they're no longer accountable for that oath.
Okay, if someone make nadar and he forgot to fulfill it, the Allahu A'lam, but the hadith is Abdullah ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu, that Prophet said that Inna Allah tajawaz li ummah nisyan wal khata wa ma ustikru alayhi. The Prophet said that Allah Azza wa Jal has overlooked my ummah, forgave my ummah for forgetfulness, for mistake, and whatever they compelled. So if it's forgotten, based on the hadith, then inshallah it's forgiven. Forgiven inshallah. Yeah. That's what you make nadar, you can forget. That's what the ulama say, I understand when this is haram, you can fall into haram. Yeah. Burdening yourself with that.
So, my brother asked, what does Ilyas mean?
Ilyas. It doesn't sound like Arab name, Ilyas. It's the name of the Prophet, I don't know grammatically what it is.
It's not Arabic.
It's not Arabic. I don't know what it means, no, I won't know, no. Allah. I can find out. Ilyas. Yeah. Jazakumullah khair. Khalas? Think on.